Yeah.
Oh man, are you gonna bust a blood vessel? What are you doing?
I'm working out. I'm doing the only exercises I know how. Mental exercises.
That is not gonna cut it.
Ooh.
I don't know. I feel like I'm burning some calories.
Exercise guru Dom Blake says that's not enough. Stick around. We'll see how this goes later.
Dance like the moves that you're doing on purpose. Sing like a singing on key. Talk to the girl that intimidates you. Pretend that you're brilliant and charming. I said pretend that you're brilliant and charming. Hey!
Yes, everybody, welcome in. Lady Jason Suel, glad you are tuned into the show.
I'm also glad.
Bo counts.
We're glad together. Hey,
I love this checkers.
checkers on checkers, man. I'm channeling my like 90s mall employee kind of look.
Oh, yeah.
That's my vibe. You remember Gadzooks?
Yeah, of course, Gadzooks.
You know, one of my first jobs was Spencer Gifts.
Really?
Yeah.
What were you personally in charge of?
Well, I mean, you're
Everybody
usually
does everything?
only one or two people at a time that
Yeah.
worked at that store. We were in charge of making sure that no one would steal the shot glasses and lighters.
Okay.
Like that was a big one. Everybody would go back into the black light area and open up the adult novelties.
Oh,
and,
goodness.
Yeah, it was a naughty time.
Yeah, it
Spencer
was.
Gifts.
I felt like Spencer Gifts and Gadzooks kind of like morphed together, and if they had a baby, it would be Hot Topics. What Hot Topics
Yeah, that
is
was
now.
like their angry, like misunderstood teenage baby.
Yes.
They're like very wallet chainy.
Yes, and
Yeah.
speaking of, we're in the spring now, people looking for summer jobs. Hey, the mall's
The mall,
always hiring.
This mall is still there,
Yeah.
guys. Everybody's like, malls are dead, and they are. It's still there. It's still bustling with life. It never
The food
stops
court, for
being
sure, is bustling with
entertaining. The people want malls. They're like, malls are dead. But have you been to this outdoor Pinnacle walking shopping center? It's a mall, guys. It's all malls.
It's
We love
all malls. We want to spend that money. We want to get those fresh looks for spring, for summer, whatever season it is, right?
Go get some new threads.
Go find yourself at Hot Topics. Don't try to steal any shot glasses or lighters
that.
because those are hot
But
commodities.
what are we doing today?
Man, we got a hot commodity on the show today. Dom Blake joining us in the hot seat, and she's going to be talking about exercising, your favorite. Getting out this spring and summer, what you can do, simple changes you can make to elevate your wellness at home. And then talk about elevating your wellness at home. We've got Chef Brent Hale down there at our chef's table. What are we going to be making? What do you have in front of you there, Brent?
Yeah, so today we're going to knock out some chicken fried baby back ribs for you.
Okay, so I see what
So
we're
I'm
doing
glad
here.
Dom is here.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're going to eat the food, and then we're going to work out all those calories.
It's balance. The
Yes,
yin and
got
the
to
yang.
balance it. And helping us do all that also is the great musician Patty Steele from Fayette Tunes joining us on the show. I cannot wait to hear what she sounds like tonight. Great show lined up. Stick around. It's all happening later. Welcome back, everybody. We're down here with Dominique Blake. She's in the hot seat. So great to have you back on the program. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. I feel like, are you guys tired of seeing me with Jason?
No. Oh my gosh. You always get me energized when you come on because we're always talking about exercising. You got a lot going on. So let's just start with that question that I ask you every time. What all do you have going on
Let's
right now?
dive right in. First of all, if you don't know who I am Dominique V. Blake. I am owner and founder of Diamond Training. We're NWA's #1 personal training company. I told myself I'm going to stop saying NWA because we've expanded, right?
Yeah.
So we get people in the best shape of their lives.
The regions.
Yes, the regions. But we take all the thinking out of it for you. So, nobody has time. Nobody wants to think about what to eat, and so all of life's stressors, that are happening in real time, we take that off your plate, and we're all inclusive, and we're right across the street from the baseball stadium on campus here at the University of Arkansas.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that. So diamond training is always going to be happening. People are always going to want to be getting in great shape. But other than that, doing some wonderful work in the community. Don't know if you guys have any Caribbean friends or people from the Afro descent, but we are really, really making a huge effort to have a voice in the community.
Yeah.
There are tons of people from Nigeria, Caribbean countries, Spanish-speaking countries that don't have anywhere to go. They don't have a lounge to go to. They don't have any place to eat.
Right.
And so I want to change that.
Yeah.
So I created Fusion Entertainment. So we're a nonprofit using wellness to just help people feel like they're at home away from home.
So you created a nonprofit.
I did.
What's that process been like? And when did you know you wanted to start that?
As soon as I moved here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay.
I just needed the time. And so now 6.5 years later, here we are. So if you go on Instagram, Fusion Entertainment, if you pop that in there, we'll pop right up. But with that, it's just really people from other places feeling like they have a home here.
A voice in a home, yes, sure.
Absolutely. So it's Afro and Caribbean, and you'll hear a lot more on my new radio station.
Yes, let's talk about your radio station, your radio show as well. You're the voice.
Yes, the voice of NWA, but now I'm cutting it down to the voice.
Okay. Yeah, I think you should just be the voice.
I think I'm just going to be the voice. And so the new radio station, I don't want to say the home of it, but I'm creating a Afro beat radio station.
Oh, nice.
Because we don't have it.
Do
right?
you create the beats, or are you importing those beats?
I do not create the beats.
Okay.
I'm just importing the beats from the amazing artists that we love.
Sure.
Burna Boy is the #1 artist in the world right now. And so, so Fusion Entertainment is here to stay, and everybody loves it. Great feedback. We put on entertainment events at least a couple times a month. And so it's been great feedback from the community. Other than that, I'm continuing to reach out to companies and individuals to let them know that if people don't know that their brand exists, you need to talk to Jason or myself.
Look, can you talk about these? Because you brought this as well, right, for companies. So let's talk about this, because there's like money attached.
Everybody loves
What
money.
is this? Yeah, of course.
Yes, so this is a gift for later with Jason.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
And so it's up to Jason.
It's at my discretion.
It is at your discretion.
Who gets these, right?
So if you're a guest on this show or on another one of his shows,
right.
Your company can have training for free for 1 month. And that $100 bill that's on the back of there,
right here.
You guys can use that in our online or in studio in our store and buy vitamins if you want to buy a sauna suit.
Yes.
Yeah. So why not?
That's awesome of you,
Everybody
Dom.
loves gifts.
Yes. Thank you so much. What a great way kind of to start
welcome.
spring here. Bo, I know your face lit up when you saw the $100 bills, but also...
Yeah, it's the most money I've ever seen on the show.
I know, me too. Also, I know you, we were just talking in the break about how hard it is when somebody is going and going and going all the time to be able to kind of focus on diet, on exercise, right? I mean, you were speaking to this
Yeah,
just a second ago.
well, when I think about I was like diamond training, I feel like I don't have time for diamond, maybe like a quartz level training. It's like, how does one find those
Virtually.
things and start? It's
Stay
the
at
hardest
home.
part.
We'll deliver your food. We'll come and clean out your pantry. We'll go grocery shopping with you.
Yeah, you would do those
Yeah,
things, though,
we
right?
have had special requests. In most cases, people don't trust themselves, and I don't blame them. I don't trust myself. I have an accountability partner. I own a gym, and I still need a coach.
Right, yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
So who is your therapist? I always want to know, because if I'm it, that's a problem.
Yes,
Right?
the
So-
therapist is important.
Absolutely.
What's one thing you would say, maybe to kickstart people, like it's spring, we're outside more, the days are getting longer, maybe to kickstart us into thinking about exercise or diet or
want the
wellness.
truth? You
yeah,
want
what's the truth?
honesty?
Hit us with the truth, Dom.
The truth is, put yourself in an uncomfortable position to be held accountable. So for me, I'm going to find somebody that loves to work out and really just organize my time to kind of match up with theirs so we can go together.
Yeah.
Because they're going to shame me. They're going to shame me into
In a good
getting
way.
myself
Positive
in a
peer
great
pressure.
way.
Yeah.
Or however we get the results. And I don't keep snacks in the house. I am the cookie monster. Yes, I own a gym again. But I am the cookie monster. So because I know that about myself, I
Yeah.
won't lie to myself. And I throw them in the garbage and pour bleach on them.
Yeah, there you go, right? Bo, I will be your accountability partner whenever you're looking for somebody
Yeah.
to
Please
do that
do.
for you.
I need one.
Yeah,
I need one.
I'll come over and clean out the pantry. I can't
I'm a
wait to
pizza
see
monster and
what
a
I'm
cookie
gonna
monster.
find. Pizza, Oreos, Starburst. What else is in there? I feel like those are your go-tos, right?
And listen, all throughout the community, you know, you'll be at your local Walmart or Whole Foods, and you'll see, you know, people in this T-shirt.
Yeah.
And just say, no, I don't, or yes, I do, but I want to switch to you.
Yes.
We're literally asking you that question.
Yeah, I love that.
Right?
And speaking of seeing things in the community, can you talk to us about these as
Yes.
well?
So if you're in NWA, you will see this poster. This it's a yard sign, basically.
Yard sign, yeah.
All around town. Our billboard should be up pretty soon again. And so scan the code and you'll get free training. How about that? As easy as that.
Man, I love it. I love it. And tell us again where Diamond Training is located, because it's
Absolutely.
on campus, right across from campus.
Yeah,
Where is it?
you can't miss it. We have two 20-foot banner flags up. So it's right across the street from the baseball stadium on campus. It is 1641 West 15th Street, suite number 15. Pop it into Google. You can't miss us. And so we can't wait to meet you guys and get you in the best shape of your life.
Absolutely. And if you want to come on the show, we've got some money for you, as well as some free training at Diamond
For a
Training.
month.
Yeah, for a whole month. What's the website of the nonprofit again?
The nonprofit on Instagram is Fusion Entertainment, and you can find us on Diamond Training NWA.
She is everything, has so much going on. Dom, always a pleasure to talk with you. Thank you. Thank you for the
thank
gifts.
you for having me. You're
Absolutely.
welcome.
We love having you. Bo, let's get in shape. We got some work to do. Stick around. When we come back from this break, we might be getting into shape. We might be eating some food. We might be listening to some music, but we're going to have some fun. It's all happening later.
Celebrating 10 seasons all year long on Later with Jason Suel. Our musical guests brought to you by Walton Arts Center. Walton Arts Center, a home for Broadway right here in your own backyard.
It's raining outside, so can't do much. Sit around here and think. I wrote a song to play for you, and here it is. It's a big city blue. Well, I'm living in a city, and I'm on my own. Not really happy 'cause I miss my home. I miss my home. Met a guy who really likes me, so I told him let's go to a smaller city. We packed up the truck with all of our luck, and we headed down south, just him and me. Well, I'm living in a city, and I'm on my own. Not really happy 'cause I miss my home. I miss my home where I was born. I miss my home, sweet old home. I miss my home where I belong. Where I belong. Where I belong. Now I'm back home where I belong, in a town I can call home, sweet home. I'm hanging out with all of my friends, and day into night it never ends. We are living
Yes, everybody, welcome back. We're down here at the chef's table with Chef Brent Hale. Big Sexy Food, downtown Springdale.
Sexy.
What a joint. Man, okay, so Bo and I got to come to kind of your menu release because you refreshed your menu.
That's right.
Walk
yeah.
us through that.
Yeah, so it was a good full month-long process of really fine-tuning, and even before that, 6 months kind of working out different recipes and things, and it was really just an evolution, a growth of the menu. I called it a maturing of the menu. Even though I'm not going to mature, the menu can. So.
Yes.
Somebody
Well, I'm glad.
has to.
That's right.
right?
We want you to stay as you are. Are those delicious burgers still a part of your menu?
Absolutely. None of the burgers went away. They are all still front and center, and absolutely still a great lunch option for what we have. And we just wanted to kind of grow up the other side with some more center of the plate entrees.
Yeah, it's delicious. I mean,
Well, and those kind of foods scream dinner time, and like evening meals, you don't necessarily want a sandwich in an evening meal. You want to sit down. You want that plated entree. So yeah, that's cool that you're
Yes.
leaning that way.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and if you haven't been out to Brent's place there in downtown Springdale, just the accoutrement on the wall, right?
And the
setting.
ceiling.
Yeah,
And the ceiling.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. People ask me all the time, how do you describe it? I got the best compliment the other day from an older customer who said, "Did you design all this?" I said, "Yes." He looked at me and said, "There's something seriously wrong with you." And that was the best compliment I've ever received.
It's like Nick Cage, Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. It's Nick Cage. It's Bill Murray. It's a ceiling of rubber ducks.
There
I
is
mean,
a lot of Nick Cage in your restaurant. Can you explain the connection with Nick Cage?
When people ask why the Nick Cage, I always go, "Why not the Nick Cage?" That's the only reason that there is a Nick Cage.
not?
Can you
Yeah.
can you look right into that camera and say it?
Why not the Nick Cage?
Yeah,
I love it.
absolutely. That's it. Okay, so let's get to the food. And
Absolutely.
you brought some stuff for us. What is it?
So we are doing some chicken fried baby back ribs. So in the restaurant, we slow roast these ribs for about 8 hours, real low and slow. So it's not a smoky deal. This isn't barbecue per
Okay.
se. And then we let them cool down. We cut them, we bread them, we fry them just like you would chicken. And this
So
is
when you're
what we
done
end up.
cooking them, you cook them.
Yeah.
Right, you
Like-
cook them again. Yeah, it's like a twice baked potato.
I love it.
But with a better product.
Yeah,
So-
there you go.
So yeah, so that's what we've got here today. So I'm just going to do a quick plate up for you
Yeah,
guys. So just
for
a
sure.
couple of ribs, and then we just a little side salad here
make you
to
feel
make
like-
it healthy. You know.
Right. You gotta add in the health. It's
right.
spring. We need to see those colors. Ooh, jalapenos.
Some vegetables, jalapeno.
Yeah, so some pickled veg because the ribs are very rich, so
Yeah.
we want to cut through that with a little bit of pickled veg.
Yeah.
And then we make a house barbecue sauce. This is our
Oh.
Bloody Mary barbecue sauce.
And I had the Bloody Mary chicken when you invited us out, and this Bloody Mary just give me some. Yeah,
I
was
knew
getting
it.
in the way. It's so good.
so
There you
good.
go.
Yes.
So good.
What are you gonna do with that hand now?
I'm gonna keep licking it. Like that's just what's gonna happen.
It is. It's finger looking good. So yeah. So this
Absolutely.
is well. We have multiple options. You can get 4, 6, or 12 bones in your order.
Okay.
And so yeah, you can make it a little snack for the table, or you can go to town.
I know that Bo's drinking the barbecue, but you also have some great
So good.
drinks there as well. People may not think of like getting a cocktail when they come out to this
Absolutely.
place, but you got some cocktails
We
there
do.
as well.
So we are a beer and wine only restaurant, but we do make wine cocktails, and so all of our cocktails are wine based, and they're very fruit forward. They're very light. The idea is, the food's heavier, so we want to make the cocktails a little bit lighter to balance all that.
yeah,
Everybody likes a good sangria.
it's a great balance you have. How can people find you out there on social media, and what's your address there in downtown?
Yeah,
Springdale?
so we are 107 East Emma Avenue, right on downtown. And so we would love to have you guys come out, or bigsexyfood.com is another way to find us. We're
Yeah.
on Instagram and Facebook and all of those
All the
types of
socials.
things. All of those things.
all the
So-
socials. If you find yourself in downtown Springdale, or make it a point to go to downtown Springdale just to see Brent and what he's got going on at Big Sexy Food. Delicious stuff. We're going to tear into these ribs and more barbecue sauce. Stick with us. All the fun's happening later. That's our show. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. Later with Jason Suel. Remember, you can find us out there on all your social media platforms, or send us an email over at laterwithjasonsuel.com. Before we leave, man, what a great cast of guests we had. Let's thank them. Dominique Blake joining us, teaching us how we need to get outside and do some exercise, right?
Great shape.
Yeah, that's right.
And speaking of eating, we had Chef Brent from Big Sexy Food bringing us these big sexy ribs.
Oh man,
Look at
big
those.
sexy ribs, so delicious. And then our band, we got to thank Patty Steele for joining us on the program as well. That's our show. We'll see you later, alligator.
After a while, crocodile.
All right.